Hi, I'm Massimo Mele from Hugo's in Sydney. Welcome to chefmasterclasses.com. Today I'm making shredded chicken hot pot using beautiful spring vegetables, and I'm going to be using this fantastic product, Leadale free range chicken. Righto, first up we're going to stuff the chicken. It's really important that you clean out all the cavity of the chicken, put out all that extra fat. What we're going to do is we're going to season the inside of the chicken with a little bit of salt, and this is always difficult, but some pepper, a little bit of lemon, so just a few little aromatics now. We've got some garlic, which we just crush, a couple of bay leaves. All our aromats are in there. What we're going to do is just place it in the pot. Now, there is no set kind of indication of how much water to use. It needs to be about 2.5 centimetres, a little bit higher than the chicken. Really important to season the water just a little bit, okay? And that's going to take about 20 minutes. You just want to bring it to the boil. Once it comes to the boil, we're going to turn it down, then start adding all our beautiful vegetables. We've got some beautiful bingy potatoes here. We're just giving them a light scrub, and then we're just going to add them to the. This is so easy. This is why I call this the one pot wonder. Everything's in one pot. There's no real kind of strategy involved. You just got to make sure that you cook the larger vegetables first, and then you finish off with the smaller vegetables. As I said, the potatoes are in. Once they've come out to the boil, we're going to add our fennel. Okay, we're going to add our radishes. So we've got our cavallonera here. We've shredded it off. We've taken the stalks off. Now, it's a little tip to remember: the larger the cavallonera, the tougher the stalk. So we've shredded them off, but usually you can actually dice them up and cook them in the soup if they're little baby ones. So we're going to add our cavallonera in right now. What we're left with is the peas and the broad beans. Now they're going to go in right at the end. So basically, once this comes up and it's simmered about 40-45 minutes, the way to know the chicken's cooked is pick the chicken up, the chicken leg, and it'll just fall off the bone. If you can actually pick the chicken up and it doesn't come out of the leg doesn't separate from the carcass, then it's not cooked. But we're going to add the broad beans now. They won't take long to cook, 5 or 6 minutes. And our peas. And you can just, that just looks like spring to me. Give it a bit of a stir. Our potatoes are cooked and they've just started to break away. Now don't be frightened by the fact that everything's starting to break up, because it is a rustic soup. And there's our leg. Just show you there. See? Beautiful meat. Yum. Unbelievable. Just drain it for a couple of minutes, and the thing is, it's a lot easier to handle once it's cooled down a little bit. Okay? But you can see there all that beautiful meat, and the chicken just falls off the bone. All our beautiful vegetables have been cooking. There's fantastic colours. We've got orange, we've got green, we've got red. It's just spring in a pot, really. So what we're going to do, we're going to plate up. But before we plate up, just a few little aromats to finish off. We've just got some beautiful fresh herbs. We've got some beautiful chives, okay? This is really easy and really quick. Basically, just going to give the dish a bit of a lift right at the end. We've got some fresh thyme, beautiful soft herbs, a little bit of mint, and we've got the tops from the fennel. So don't throw out the fennel tops, they're beautiful. They've got so much flavour. And we're just going to chop them up. So we just added some beautiful celery heart. Beautiful, it's the inside of the celery. It's a beautiful yellow tinge. And this just basically just gets all chopped up. It's almost like it's like an Italian gremolata. Okay, now we've got some creme fraiche, which we've mixed in with a little bit of horseradish. Now we've used some fresh horseradish here. We've just mixed it in a little bit of salt and some pepper. And we're using this fantastic lemon oil from the region where I grew up as a little boy, the Amalfi Coast. Okay, and just a little bit of mustard, hot mustard, because it's almost like an Italian hot and sour soup. We mix that around a little bit, and that's going to be basically our garnish. So now we've got all our garnishes ready, it's time to plate up. It's the most exciting part. So just scoop out all those beautiful vegetables. I mean, look at those colours. You just want to make sure you get a little bit of everything. Beautiful carrots, we've got some peas. Now, a little tip that I didn't mention before, that stock, you're not going to use all of it. You can strain that, you know, you've got an amazing chicken stock to use for next time. So you can freeze that, cool it down, you can reduce that, you can do anything. Beautiful broth over the top. Okay, nice and clear. Some of my favourite lemon oil. Okay. Our horseradish cream. And just some beautiful herbs on top. And there's my shredded chicken hot pot. It's beautiful, it's delicious, it's Italian, so it must be yummy. There you go, everyone.